Happy 4th, Chad. I got my chaw in. I got my shine on me. This is some Mississippi mud shine that came straight out of the Appalachian Mountains. This is real good stuff, boy. That shine will put hair on your chest, your back, and the back of your knees, boy. We got a crazy story coming out of Dubai this evening. Let's go ahead and get off into it.
Breaking news. A British influencer's Brooke George is facing a murder charge in Dubai. Brooke George's luxury Dubai getaway has ended in a shocking murder case that could cost her life. 23-year-old TikTok influencer Brooke George is facing a murder charge in Dubai after allegedly stabbing fellow Brit William Treby to death inside his apartment.
Ooh.
But Brooke insists the fatal encounter was an act of self-defense. According to campaigners and her family, what began as an online romance quickly turned into a nightmare. Brooke claims Treby became controlling during her second visit to Dubai.
I mean, God forbid the guy wants to fly you out and be a little controlling. I mean, that's kind of a given.
Allegedly taking her passport, preventing her from returning home, and subjecting her to violence. The situation reportedly reached a terrifying climax after a night out when Brooke...
That's what my wife calls it every time we're in the sheets. It's a terrifying climax.
Brooke says she was attacked inside his apartment. Fearing for her life, she allegedly grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed...
Oh, that's the same girl? I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. She went from a 7 to a 2 with the swiftness.
Attacked inside his apartment. Fearing for her life, she allegedly grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed him during the struggle. Afterward, she recovered her passport and attempted to flee the UAE, only to be arrested at Dubai airport before boarding her flight. Now, Brooke remains behind bars as investigators examine the case.
I mean, two big things here. Number one, even if it is self-defense, it seems like if you're going to go that overboard and unalive somebody, like, you know, murder someone, that seems there's a bit of aggression behind that. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Self-defense is, oops, I poked you once, now you're leaking, let's get you to the hospital. Not, I stabbed you multiple times and now it's over. Like, your life is ended. So that to me is a little odd. And then also, we don't know his side of the story. And then why are you trying to leave the country? Why are you trying to leave the country? Anytime I see somebody do something heinous and then try to vacate the premises, leave the country, fly out, it's already suspectuals to me. That's just me. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If you're not guilty, why would you be trying to leave? What does this chick got to say?
Standing outside John Lewis here in Blue Water, only to be made aware of the situation of a British Gravesend girl called Brooke George, who's been detained in the UAE and has been targeted as a criminal when she was defending herself. She's a 23-year-old young girl, guys. She went to Dubai with her boyfriend, who apparently had another girlfriend, and, well, that doesn't matter anyway. The fact is, it's...
I mean, he's in Dubai, dude. Why would he just have one? As Floyd Mayweather said, having one is real close to none.
Really serious. They are going to sentence, or that she has been sentenced. Now, we all know that the UAE discriminates and criminalizes women who report violence. Anyone that reports anything against the UAE for any reason, they get punished. And that's what's happening to Brooke George, guys. I need you to share this. I need you to shout.
I don't know, man. What do some of the comments say? She's in Dubai. And whether she's telling the truth or not, it doesn't seem to change the main issue. The court will rely on the available evidence, especially the dead body and the forensic evidence. A ruling can only stand on one side based on the evidence presented. And as I understand, she simply can't file a counter case to defend herself against a criminal charge. Her main legal option is, if she's convicted, would be to file an appeal and possibly seek a reduced sentence or have the judgment reconsidered. I don't know, something real fishy about this entire thing. This is kind of my first time getting off into it, so we're going to keep digging into this lore.
A 23-year-old TikTok influencer from Kent has been charged with murdering her boyfriend in Dubai, and campaigners say that she could face the death penalty. Brooke George says that
they're saying that this girl's facing the firing squad. Bro, that's some archaic stuff right there.
Stabbed her 26-year-old British partner in self-defense, claiming that she had feared for her life after he began assaulting her. The group detained in Dubai have urged the authorities to release her on bail and said the case should be treated as domestic violence.
I mean, it's just so hard. Like, when you don't have the other party to say what happened, it's always tough to say what's actually going down because you don't have the option of getting the other side of the story. You know what I mean? That's the tough part.
A British influencer is facing the death penalty after being charged with murder in Dubai. But she claims she was fighting for her life. 23-year-old Brooke George from Kent travelled to Dubai with a man she had met online. According to Brooke, their first trip together was perfect. But during a second visit, she says his behaviour changed dramatically. Brooke alleges the man became controlling and abusive, and claims she discovered he had only booked her a one-way ticket. She says she wanted to return home immediately. The case took a shocking turn after a night out in Dubai. Brooke claims she was assaulted multiple times and later returned to the apartment only to collect her passport before flying back to the UK. According to her account, she was attacked again and feared for her life. She says she grabbed a kitchen knife in self-defence. The 26-year-old British man died from his injuries, and Brooke was arrested at Dubai airport as she attempted to leave the country. She is now being held in prison and could face the death penalty if convicted. Human rights
That's crazy that they're doing the firing squad. Let me just look this up. How much is a flight? Let's just say she's from Kent, right? Where's Kent? That's the UK, right? Southeast England. Okay. Flights from Kent, England to Dubai. Let's just look here. I just want to see. What do we got? It's a 7 to 8 hour flight. Okay. Pretty, not cheap by any means. Let's see. London Heathrow to Dubai International Airport. Okay, $500. It's really not that expensive of a flight. $600 if you want to go. What do we got? First class. Can we do first class? Economy. Let's do first class. Done. I highly doubt she went first class. But let's see what they got. Loading. Okay, $7,000. Lord, that's a lot. Let's say he did book her first class. I mean, if this guy's smart though, he booked economy. You know what I mean? No reason to book a 304, a first class flight. But it is suspect that she's saying it's self-defense, but we don't have anything to back that up.
Okay. So this is wild. A 23-year-old British influencer has been charged with murder in Dubai after authorities say she fatally stabbed 26-year-old William Treby. Brooke George claims she acted in self-defense after Treby allegedly assaulted her, took her passport, and prevented her from leaving the country. However, a friend of Treby disputes that account, saying he treated her well and believes the stabbing happened after an argument. George was arrested while trying to board a flight back to London, and if convicted under UAE law, could face the death penalty. Her family says she was terrified before and after the incident, while Treby's family says they're devastated by his death. Authorities are continuing to investigate, and the allegations from both sides have not been proven in court. Honestly, if I'm being real, both stories are believable. Let's see what happens.
I mean, it's tough, dude. It's tough. I don't really know.
A young British influencer is facing the death penalty in Dubai after being accused of murder. This is 23-year-old Brooke George. The group detained in Dubai say she's facing the charges after getting into an altercation with a man she originally met on Facebook, where she was punched in the face. This man was allegedly stabbed to death. Brooke's family say she moved out to Dubai to be with him before the dynamic changed. They claim she was desperately trying to get away from what was happening to her. We're hearing more often from this group detained in Dubai who are increasingly advocating for influencers who move out there and then find themselves accused of crimes.
I mean, dude, or they go missing or something like that. You got to realize if you're flying across the freaking globe to go to another country and a man's paying for it, you gotta be a little weary. Like, you would think that her mom would be like, "Hey, don't fly to Dubai with a guy you've met on Facebook." But I don't know, man. It's just kind of silly. I would never fly to a different country for somebody I've never met.
Isn't just a luxury holiday destination. It represents the absolute rule of law. It offers unparalleled safety, where you can live more freely and securely than in most Western countries, until you break the law. Right now, 23-year-old British TikTok influencer Brooke George is facing the firing squad. She travelled to the UAE to be with a British man she met online. He became her boyfriend, but this romantic getaway rapidly morphed into a deadly nightmare. Brooke was desperately trying.
Okay, so this
Dubai isn't just a her family says he became highly controlling, booking her only a one-way ticket and she returned to his apartment solely to retrieve her withheld passport so she could flee. Crying and begging for her documents, she was reportedly punched hard in the face. Fearing for her life, Brooke grabbed a kitchen knife and acted in pure self-defense, resulting in his tragic death. Arrested on June 22nd, she is now locked in the notorious Bird Dubai police station.
Well, I wonder how many times she did it. And typically, and this is just, I think this is statistically true, I could be wrong, but most of the time women aren't as violent like this. Statistically, I believe. I think. So I don't know. I just saw this story and I was like, wow, this is kind of wild. Let's see if there's anything else on Twitter about it. But facing a firing squad, that's a whole other level of terrifying right there. This is the chick right here, Brooke George. And then, yeah, dude, the firing squad part is terrifying. Boy, that's terrifying. This is the guy. What's his name? British influencer faces death penalty. The young woman, Brooke George, claims he was stabbed in self-defense. He was controlling, had withheld her passport, and assaulted her. So, I don't know, man. This is going to be one of those cases where they're going to have to dig in, look at the nitty-gritty details, and hopefully he had a camera somewhere. Hopefully he has some kind of proof as to what happened to him. Because even though it was an altercation, this man lost his life. He lost his life. That's the thing I don't like the most is yes, it was in self-defense, but if she just got punched in the face and then he's not alive anymore, that's a big, big difference. Being unalive versus being punched in the face. Big, big difference. So, I don't know. I don't know what the true story is. I don't know what actually happened. So, all right, we're going to switch gears. Apparently, there's this couple that has... they proposed to each other on top of the freaking Empire State Building, bro. Two people have climbed to the top of the Empire State Building in New York City, holding a banner from the skyscraper's antenna reading, "When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace." As of now, it's unclear how the pair reached the top of the building as police work to get them down from the spire 1,400 feet above the ground. Look at this, dude. This is insane. That is so high up, dude. But a mile's like what? 5,000 feet? It's like a quarter of a mile maybe. It's like 5,200 something feet. This is epic though. This is some gorilla stuff. This is some Kong stuff. Here's my thing though. How in the fart are you about to get down? You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna get down? I don't know about you guys, man. This is the couple. This is them right here. They look like Mary-Kate and Ashley and like an off-brand Robert Pattinson. I'll be honest. This is them apparently.
Can we get a kiss? Can we get a kiss? A kiss! All right.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Okay, hey, well, they're going to be famous, I'll tell you that. They will be famous, but they got arrested. So, probably not the best look, probably not what you guys wanted on your proposal day, But, dude, just look at this. Who took the picture? You know what I'm saying? Who took this? Golly, that's an insane proposal right there, isn't it though, chat? Insane proposal. And I saw that and about fell out of my chair. I couldn't believe it. It's like, boy, you can bet I ain't going that hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going that hard, bro. I'm not about to go to the Empire State Building. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stay here and sip shine on the 4th, boy. Boy, it's good shine, boy. It's not water, I promise. I promise it's not water. It's shine. No, it's water, dude. I don't drink shine. I'm not trying to go blind. All right, let's switch gears here and see what we have. I just got a bunch of clips on TikTok, so let's just see what we have. Okay, here's a single mom. These are always good. Okay, there's music behind it, so I won't play it. When he offers the bare minimum, but I'm a single mom who pays over $3,000 a month in bills and keeps up with herself and kids. Great job, honey. Wow. Look at you. Isn't it always funny how women like this think they should get applauded for doing basic things that every man's expected to do? It's crazy, right? It's crazy. I'll never understand that, where these women want men to scream from the rooftops of how awesome they are. Like, oh, look at you. You pay all your bills. You pay your own car note. You pay your own insurance. You pay your own rent. Oh my God, you buy your own food. Wow, queen. But if a guy was walking around and be like, yeah, I pay my own bills. I pay my own rent. Okay, dude.
Stupid.
Like, you would look like a straight loser. Like, honey, you're doing what every man's expected to do. 5 female attraction signs men miss.
5 female attraction signs that almost every man misses. Men are looking for obvious flirting, but attraction is usually much more subtle than that. Here are 5 signals that women often show without realizing it. Number 1, she'll start telling you things that make her slightly vulnerable. Instead of keeping the conversation on safe topics, she'll casually share something that she's insecure about, a funny childhood story, or something that's been on her mind. That's because emotional openness is often how attraction builds trust. Number 2, she starts bringing you into future conversations without making actual plans. So she might say, you'd love this restaurant, or you have to watch this movie, or you'd be really good at that. She's mentally placing you inside future situations. It's subtle, but it's one of the first signs that her brain is starting to picture you in her world. Number 3, she starts noticing changes that almost...
Bruh, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. Her S is cut like a knife, bruh. My ears are about to bleed.
Nobody else notices. A different haircut, a new watch, a different jacket. Most people don't pay attention to details that don't matter to them. Attraction makes the brain pay much closer attention to one specific person. Number 4, she becomes unusually curious about your opinions. Instead of asking, what do you do? She asks, what do you think? What's your take on that? What would you have done? Do you think people can really change? She is trying to understand how your mind works because that's what helps her to imagine what life with you might feel like. Number 5, she remembers the unfinished parts of your conversation days or even weeks later. She'll ask,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Too much to remember, dude. Too much to remember. Why is it gotta be so complicated? Why can't you ladies just be like, hey, you know what? I'm into you. Here's another one of these. 3 questions that keep girls interested.
3 questions that will actually keep a girl interested. Girls are so sick of getting asked, what's your favorite food? Are you a dog or a cat person? Like, no, have some substance. Here's what you're gonna ask next time instead. Number 1 is, what's something you're really excited about right now? Shows that you care about her life right now, not just the basic facts. Number 2 is, what's your guilty pleasure show or habit? Especially the show thing, like that is such an easy conversation starter. And girls are really passionate about TV. And then you can spit it into, oh, we should watch that together. And number 3 is, what's a green flag you notice in someone right away? The guy that I just matched with on Cuff just asked me that, and I loved it because it showed that he was serious and like wanted to know what I liked. And since we only had so much time on Cuffed and our match timer was almost up, he was getting to the deeper stuff before he got my number and got off the app.
She thinks we really care. Newsflash, we don't, bro. We don't. If I was able to get your number and potentially smush in the future, that's really all we want.
What do you want to say to the first person?
The first person?
The first person?
Oh, I love this trend.
I'm not answering this.
I'm not answering this.
You're not answering what?
You're not answering what?
I'm not answering what?
I'm not answering what?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You first.
You first.
Hi.
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 Hi, sorry.
Hi, sorry.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Thank you, I really needed that.
Thank you, I really needed that.
You needed what?
You needed what?
What was that?
What'd you say?
What did you say?
I'm eating cheese. Is that okay?
I'm eating cheese. Is that okay? What do you want to say to the...
Good Lord. Was just all OF girls? Lord have mercy. All right, what do we have here? We're just going through clip. Hey, this is July 4th, baby. We're just going on a ride. Y'all see the guns? It's a good gun show. Yeah, buddy, yeah. Here, let's hook him up. Let's hook this old dog up. Let's get that out. I heart titties and beer, boy. Hey, if you see me on July 4th, come say hey. I'll probably be at home doing a whole lot of nutting. And y'all know what kind of nutting I'm talking about. Shoot a knife, should have bought a Honda, put it on a dadgum freaking hat. Free. Sit. Free. Should have nice, should have bought a Honda, put it on a dadgum t-shirt, son. But I mean, y'all know what that is. I really ain't got to tell y'all much more than that. All right, what do we got here?
Men don't have rights.
What about lefts, huh?
I think that men are just inferior to women. I think no matter...
Wait, I'm going to go ahead and stop the clip there. Insuperior. You mean inferior?
Stupid.
That's what it is. Okay, all right. What do we got here? Leaked female playbook.
The ladies are about to lose it when I tell you this. Just how you follow my page and you're on game, these women are following female dating coaches and they're putting them on game. This is the female playbook. Ladies, rest in your feminine energy. Make him chase, pursue, flake, be useless. And when he finally does have sex with you consensually, he's financially and emotionally invested where he won't ghost you and he won't leave you. So when you guys say, oh, a high value woman would make you wait. No, dummy. They're just playing you.
Like a fiddle.
Women are horny and freaky just like us, and they will have sex with men they truly desire. And if they don't truly desire you, they're going to make you go through the ringer just like she's putting him through it. That's why I move on quickly if I'm not getting what I want, because I know she's giving me the runaround. You've met a guy before and things have happened quick. If that guy's not me, I'll just move on to the next girl.
Hey, smart. Very good smart play. I always say if she's making you wait, another dude hit it on the first date. Shiva and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a freaking t-shirt. Apparently there's all these female gurus talking about instant attraction. Let's see if any of this stuff is real. A psychology hack to create instant attraction.
I have a super simple trick you can use to make people find you instantly more attractive. There's no overthinking, no specific thing you have to say. All you need is your eyes. So say you're in a group setting and...
She said all you need your eyes? Well, hell, I guess I'm good to go then, boy.
you see someone who you find attractive. The next time someone tells a joke or something funny happens that goes unannounced, make eye contact with the person you find attractive, not with the person who said the joke. Just a quick glance and a small smile to create a separate moment for the two of you. If done correctly, it'll feel like you two are sharing something that the rest of the group is not a part of. Let me explain to you how this works psychologically. When laughing, our brain is at a heightened level of arousal. We're releasing dopamine and our guard is down. So
that part is true. That's why I say if you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make her cheeks clap and jiggle, my man.
That moment, your brain is going to be unconsciously looking for the person that you feel most drawn to. Which is why you should always pay attention to who looks at you after a joke is told. When you come together in this kind of moment and share something separate, you're almost inserting yourself into their reward system. You're signaling to them, you and I are on a different level than everybody else here. Charismatic people do this all the time to make the people around them feel closer to them. In a room full of people, sharing a moment that says it's just me and you is far more attractive than anything you could say.
It's usually coming from the women that are still alone, though. So, you know, she says all that, you know, she says all this, but she's probably still alone. 5 things men can do to start impressing girls.
Girls are not that hard to impress. You are just not impressive. Here are 5 things that men do that turn women on, and most of you do not qualify. Number 1 is be decisive. If you're asking, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Every 5 minutes, that's why she's bored. Pick something. Lead. It's really not that hard. Oh, you want to go on a date with me? Then plan a date. I remember I matched with this guy on Cuffed, and he literally messaged me being like,
What's up with this new Cuffed? What is this stuff?
Hey, I really want to go to this place at 7 o'clock. Do you want to come? I almost fainted. A man making a plan for the first time? Yes, please. Number 2 is having a life outside of the girl. The most attractive men are not waiting around every single day waiting for a girl to respond to them. They're busy. That's why girls chase them. Number 3 is staying calm instead of being emotional. You're supposed to be a man, not a crybaby. The second you start overreacting, getting jealous, getting mad, yeah, attraction, gone. Be like a man, not like a giant mood swing. Number 4 is being protective, not possessive. If another man is getting all up in her face and you're just standing there watching, yeah, that's noted. We should be able to grab your arm and feel safe and protected and be taken care of. Also, if you're jealous for no reason, also a turn off. Be a little confident, why don't you? Number 5 is making her feel replaceable but choosing her anyways. Now, this is gonna hurt some feelings. The man knows he has options but still picks you. That's the one the girls always want, they always go for, they always chase. If no one wants you, clearly it's for a reason. And no, it's not toxic.
No, of course you have to say no, it's not toxic. It's standard. This is why I always say 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, 6 inches, and other women want him. That's the thing. Why would a man that has so much choice go out there and choose you like Ash Ketchum's? That's the big problem that I think a lot of these women get it mixed up, is they think that the guy that has a lot of options should pick them. Why would a man with a lot of options pick a single woman? Like, especially if he's gone out in the world and he's conquered what he needs to conquer. He's highly successful. He's in good shape. He has money. Why would he settle down with just one woman? Unless he really wants to start a family, you can start a family without being married. I don't suggest it. I'm very highly, I'm anti that, you know.
Oh, that shine just hits, boy. It makes the hair on the back of your neck crawl up to your butthole.
But I'm just saying, man, like, a guy that's really high value that has a lot of options, more than likely he can go get whatever he wants. And if he qualifies for the mini, why would he settle for the single? You know what I mean? Dude, I don't know what it is. I just found a bunch of these. 3 things girls immediately notice in a guy.
Top 3 features that guys have that girls notice immediately. Like
height, number 1. Is he tall? There we go.
If you have any of these, you're not going to have to do any of the work, unfortunately. Let's get into it. Number 1, height. Hate to say it, but this one does make the list, specifically for me because I'm like tall as fuck. Now, I don't think that this one should have to go for like the short baddies. Short baddies and short kings should be together. Like, I don't know. I just feel like...
Yeah, but that's the problem. The short queens and the short baddies want tall men. Every woman wants a tall guy.
That makes logical sense. It always pisses me off when the short girls go for the super...
She wearing a necklace of a leprechaun's nutsack? Shots fired! What is that? The second one's gonna be, is he good looking or has good hair?
Tall guys, because why do you need a man who's double your height? You can't even see him. Anywho. Number 2, when he smells good. I can't even tell you...
I don't know. I mean, that one's good. It's always good to smell good, but you got to be in close proximity for a girl to smell you.
The number of times I've done a double take because I've walked past and just gotten this woof of pure glory. In fact, that's actually how I met my man. And it turns out he gets his products from base.com, by the way. Number 3, nice smile. Something about a man with a nice smile.
Nice smile, I could get that. But she's forgetting a lot of the, does he also have money? Does he dress well? Does he have nice hair? You know, I bet the first 3 things that really women look for is number 1, height. Number 2, does he have good hair? And number 2, does he dress well and is he good looking? Those are the things. A lot of these other things are like, whatever. I'm not necessarily buying it, bro. Why do women lose interest so fast? Because of hypergamy.
What makes a woman lose attraction in dating? Listen to my words on this, and if you need help breaking toxic patterns, my link and ebook is in
Oh my God, of course you got an ebook.
My bio. Guys, a woman will lose interest for a couple of reasons, but let's
more than a couple, a slew of them.
just say the easy ones up front. She's getting attention elsewhere.
Which is every girl all the time, everywhere. What are you talking about? She's getting attention elsewhere. Every woman does.
She loses attention with you because you're not the shiny object anymore, and now she's a goldfish, a little barracuda, and she wants to focus on whatever it is that's shiny and giving her attention at that moment. So if she's unhealed, she is like not regulated in her nervous system, she will go to what makes her feel good and validated at that time.
It's dopamine hits, man.
Versus what's consistent and healthy. So you can't take anything personal with that one. Next, if you are too nice and you do not have standards, women will walk all over you. And they will lose interest because they know that you are too nice and you'll never put them really in their place because they don't have to show up in their best manner because you'll never leave. So if you don't have standards, you don't have boundaries, you're the nice guy that makes excuses for her poor behavior, she will lose interest because you are just taking the breadcrumbs that she is giving you and making excuses for it rather than holding her accountable and walking away.
Good Lord. I mean, there's some validity in that, but the thing is why do guys even have to deal with that? You know what I'm saying, dude? Nobody wants to have to deal with that crap. I don't want to have to sit there and I've got to handle her. But how about the women just be better? How about you ladies just stop playing games? How about that? How about y'all stop being stupid? You know, just stop with all the stupid games. How about we do that? Let's go to yesterday's video, a few videos ago. Woman exposes the stinky truth about veneer breath. What do we got here? People getting cosmetic surgeries to look perfect end up looking weird. It's crazy work. They made the turkey teeth lady look like a filter come to life. Oh my God. Dang, girl. Went into the Supergirl special. You're hilarious. Thank you. That's the reason sharks cannot speak. She sounds and looks like a character from Chicken Run. Shots fired! Had this dentist next to Levi, got a filter on. Haha, he looks hilarious and cool at the same time. I think Bugs Bunny wants his teeth replacement back. Like comedian Jim Norton said about women he dated, mouth like an open grave, turkey teeth. I'm 41 and was like, F it, I'm getting a full set of implants, and the doctor said I was too young. Cartoon teeth, looking like piano keys. What's this, an eluded gray alien from Area 51? Veneer breath, my homie. Thanks for the 2-piece, Paul. You're the man. Thank you for the $2. She got George Washington dentures. Oh my God, it's Men's Mental Health Month in June. Veneer breath, dead breath, walking. You're so funny. These comments for work. Veneer stank breath like a porta potty on day 3 at a music festival in Texas. More like open trash can lids on a really hot summer day. A possum dying in a tackle box. Yeah, brother, that fart effect got some depth to it. You know, my uncle made that. He was a gynecologist. Poor guy, though. He had tunnel vision. Tunnel vision ate him up. He really did. He was farsighted, but I think by the time he got through working through his career, he was nearsighted. Ain't that right, Lokes?
Whoop-de-doo.
But yeah, let's put America. Put some Americas in the chat, some Americas in the comments today since it's July 4th. I just want to say I salute y'all, boy. Shout out to all our veterans. Shout out to everybody that's out there working hard for the country and fighting. Appreciate you guys fighting against delusion right there next to me. Ain't that right, Loki? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.